Is he Bodie to the max or what?
Bodie? Don't you mean Grody?
No, I mean Bodie, as in audacious. Look at him.
No.
I'm offering you eye candy fillers, not caffeine pills. You can't just say no.
Coulda, woulda, dida, Jeanette.
But he puts the hunk in hunky-dory. Squinting all around eyes that those spectacular spectacles keep enlarged and in charge. Wiffle ball white teeth, minus the gaps, and that hair, each lustrous lock of the color of a cuckoo clock. Weird Al Yankovic! Oh, he can slather those curly fried tresses in my ketchup any day. Wait, you can't regress while obsessed? Oh, I miss you already!
Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to anybody. I'm talking about the man who is going to change our lives.
Why do we need the man, or any man, to make change? He's not a Miss Piggy Bank.
True. But I have no objection to him putting us in our place, because our place in MTV's Video Thrill Parody Star Contest is first. When we plant our flag on that cartoon moon, it'll be one small step back for man and one giant leap for womankind.
But what if the song we choose is too retro?
Have you been watching the Totally Tubular Tube lately? It's gotten golden oldies galore. The Golden Girls, Murder, She Wrote, Life with Lucy, and on the big screen we've seen Back to the Future, The Color Purple, Amadeus.
Okay, so our choice of song is righteously and rightfully retro, but what if the lyrics we wrote are just too radical?
You're worried that our song will exceed excessive excellence?
I mean, of course not. I'm worried that it'll be deemed too extreme and therefore doomed to rejection.
What did you want to do? A spoof of Born in the USA called Boycott the ERA. Last I checked, your last name isn't Schlafly, Phyllis. We wrote a song about something that we both believe in.
Oh, what? Putting the Al in egalitarianism?
No, putting the pal in a go.
But what if people don't like our parody about parody seriously? I mean, you don't hear send-ups of 9 to 5, or she works hard for the money, or sisters are doing it for themselves on any weird albums.
Right, because there's no beef. If he had one with equality, he'd make a mockery of it. He hasn't, so he doesn't. But we have, so we did.
But having the rights to write about rights doesn't automatically equate to having the rights to write about them. Oh my God, we should have read the fine print, because it probably said we'll be fined.
We'll be fine. Better yet, we'll be famous. Al et al. Are going to adore our videos so much, they'll start a fan club. It'll have more chapters than the Babysitters Club. Oh, maybe we'll even get our own series. Give me a big break. Hey, I should change my name pre-fame. Jeanette is the name of a chipette, after all, and while she's definitely aspirational as far as rodents go, I would really hate to let the chipmunks fall where they may. I think I'll be Cosette. No, I'll be Cassette. Because when I'm famous, everyone will listen to me. I just hope my built-in fan base can adapt to the change.
If you were a light bright, I would take you down a few pegs. What built-in fan base? You were Kim Fields' partner during Team Week on Body Language, and you lost.
How was I supposed to know that this meant a and not Commodore 64?
Because you operate your computer perpendicularly. And because that goofball you love so much plays the squeeze box.
Yeah, well, that goofball lost on Jeopardy. Win, lose, or call it a draw, right? Which means we're equals. It also means I'm due for a win. Don't you want that for me? For us?
Honestly, I would be content with the consolation prize. I could use a lifetime of supply of Sweet Valley highlighters.
I wouldn't mind being Mr. Yankovic's participation trophy wife. Now, I know that you're thinking, given the message of our music video, I sound like a hungry, hungry hypocrite. Let's face it, Phil. He and I wouldn't have chemistry. We'd have alchemy. Unless, of course, he thinks I'm weird. Or worse, he thinks I'm not.
He is not God Almighty, Jeanette. Can you please stop talking for him for like 1 minute?
Are you kidding? If he's out of my wine for 1 second, I miss him like crazy!
Okay, well, I'm going to shop till you drop this subject because I could really use a new
sticker book?
fanny pack. As in, when it comes to contemplating the contest results, we should seriously fanny pack it in. And I'd say the same for your mega crush, but that's a lost cause.
Oh, for sure. But our entry is head and shoulder pads above the rest, Phyllis.
So do I, Jeanette. And that's what scares me most of all. If we win, we'll become oddities and commodities, and we'll be at odds with each other. That's just the way it goes. Cabbage Patch Kids end up in a garbage pail. Strawberry shortcake goes from sweet to stale. Unless we're a one-hit wonder, a prospect that is both appalling and appealing, our friendship is going to crumble like a Keebler Opera cream sandwich cookie.
Not even.
Get real. You're going to drop me like the thin-skinned, not hot small potatoes that I am.
You take all of those allegations back this instant.
No.
If that's what you think of me, Phyllis, well then, may your strangers never be perfect. Your spoons never be silver, and your bosoms never be buddies.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. Well, folks, things are heating up in the microwave. No. With more and more women in the workforce, microwave ovens are at the peak of their popularity. Who has time to cook when you're too busy being your own meal ticket? It's a meal that's neither fair nor square. They're stupid enough to give you less bread because you're abroad. That's what our contest winners, Jeanette Aqua and Phyllis McKeon, are wondering in their song, Gimme My Dough, a rational lampoon of Maybe I Know, recorded by Leslie Gore in '64, not to mention an homage to my euphonious caricatures of comestibles, lasagna, eat it, and the indigestible girls just want to have lunch. On their application, under inspiration, one wrote,
You.
meaning me, and the other wrote,
Sophia Petrillo, because she taught me
meaning her,
that while guys may hold the purse strings, girls hold the purse handles.
Now, let's watch these gals make waves, minus the micro, though not necessarily the microphone. Oh, And our winners will each receive 10,000 smackaroos, which is exactly what the male contestants would have won had they won the contest.
Give me my dough, I've earned fair and square, sir. Don't block my cheddar. You're not the big cheese, just a chauvinist sleaze. You act like masters of the universe. You want our victories to go in reverse. Aunt Jemima and Mama Celeste should be your equals and not second best. Give me my dough, I've earned fair and square, sir. Don't want my cheddar. You're not the big cheese, just a chauvinist sleaze. You think the status quo's molto bene, but all that's tubular is our penne. We're just as saucy as al dente, so forget it over on every payday. Give me my dough, I've earned fair and square, sir. Don't blow my cheddar. You're not the big cheese, just a chauvinist sleaze. Deep dish thin, square round homemade. They've got less crust than you. Herbs, mushrooms, and pepperoni. Nothing topped this breakthrough. Give me my dough, I've earned fair and square, sir. Don't blow my cheddar. You're not the big cheese, just a chauvinist sleaze. Like Janet Jackson, we're taking control, so you can beat it like Michael Woodrow. Give me my dough, I've earned fair and square, sir. Don't blow my cheddar. You're not the big cheese, just a chauvinist sleaze. Jeanette, do you know what this means? We're gonna blast off like Sally Ride! Thank goodness we won. If we hadn't, MTV was about to stand for Maim That Tune viciously. Cassette? Are you giving me the cold shoulder, pal? Or are you just in shock? Stand up straight. You look like a slouched sock. Oh my gosh, what do we do now? We land an agent, right? I feel like that's the next logical step. And I wonder what our first magazine cover will be. I hope it's Weekly Reader. Or Muppet Magazine. What I'm more concerned about is our next TV appearance. And if our agent doesn't jump through hoops to get us on Circus on the Stars, he is fired. Unless, of course, he gets us a commercial for Pearl shampoo. That way, we can condition every girl in America to fight for the right to parody. Ooh, we'll have our own action figure. My little pony up that moolah pronto buster. We'll start our aerobics empire, the equal pay for equal women workout. Jane Fonda's not the only feminist in this hemisphere. And we'll record our song on a cassette. And everyone will listen to us on their Walkman. No, their Walkwoman. We'll even have our own line of puffy paints. Eventually, our success story will be turned into a musical, My Fairly Treated Lady. Because who better to put women's live back in the libretto than us? Oh, Jeanette, welcome to your new reality, pal. What you talking about, Phyllis? No, not Phyllis. From now on, you will address me as Philistine.
You want to be known as someone who abhors art and culture? Oh, Phyllis, you've transformed faster than a color-changing spoon in a bowl of Smurfberry Crunch. I miss you so much.
You can't miss someone that you've never met. And you've never met anyone as confident, as conceited, and as convoluted as I am. I love you, your weirdness.
It's your weirdness. I'm